And welcome to our delayed stream. We are continuously plagued by technical difficulties. We're going to do our best, but right now we have Samurais West versus Samurais East, the showdown for SADL1.
Crosstown rivalry.
And let's populate this.
Oh.
Jimmy 1v2 against Joyce and Ping.
It was about a 1v5, so it's done well to get it down already.
If you see Jimmy's last in, you don't have a lot of hope for finishing the set, but alrighty. Time to
Jimmy getting a hit on Joyce. Just Jimmy and Ping in now.
And Jimmy at that line is just ferocious. A bad shag gives him the advantage. A one ball to Ping.
Surviving.
Oh, Ping up to throw.
Good blocks all round.
Solid blocking from both sides.
Jimmy with ball advantage here.
And he's not leaving that activation line or the center line. He is just oppressive.
Oh, close.
That's a good look though.
Another shag.
Jimmy is toying, wanting that last ball and won't get it.
Great defensive movements by Ping. Just sidestepping, getting down low.
Oh, right from the feet.
Toe shot.
Yeah.
What a finish.
Yeah, and for what started so cleanly, unfortunately, before the camera was up, it was 6 versus 3, Samurais East way, and then, I think a 1v5.
Yeah, pretty much. Jimmy getting them down one by one.
Yes, so very, very interesting start. Jimmy is just the nastiest person to close out for. I think,
Jenny false starting, hearing the other whistle on the other court.
It's a confusing day.
Called me out before.
Oh, a double strike going wide. I just
Leaving.
realised that Samurais West are playing with 5 players, hence why it's easier to get a player advantage for the East.
Surviving all round there. Hold on.
And unfortunately losing that ball, but still being up 4 balls to 2 and up players. This is a very advantageous position. Jimmy doing Jimmy things. And a great counter from Nikki down the line. But there are significantly more balls on the Samurais West side.
Great dodge out of all of that.
Kyoto Salam, very acrobatic there, trying to replicate his counterpart winger in Jimmy. And I'm worried about commentating this game because I think there's going to be so much noise coming from the Samurais on court and off court.
I will be shocked if they can hear us the whole time.
I can't even hear myself or you, so please tell us. Please tell us
in the chat.
Samurais need to be quieter, and we will. One of us will go down and let them know.
Oh, Alarm getting out there, and Rex.
Oh no!
Leaves it 3-2 with ball advantage on Samurais East.
Throwing too many balls, and well, the counters were on points from Nessie and Jimmy. Star-crossed lovers, big counters. Oh.
Soaking that one up, leaving them with 3 balls.
And Ping and Joyce, the last 2 left in again.
Oh, free throw there, not bad.
Jenny was not looking at Ping, so that was a very good look. Oh.
Is that from the last stream?
Yeah. Okay. I really hope there isn't an incoming ad break. I feel bad for you guys if there is. Poor timing. Oh.
Jimmy getting a nice hit on Joyce there.
Joyce getting 2 square, and unfortunately Jimmy's got probably the fastest release in the league. So you got to be fast. Ping against 3 Sam's West, and they are not giving her an inch. Takes that Jenny on the knees, but Jimmy says no, the set's over actually. And we have a 2-set lead. That one speeding up a little bit quicker than the first, but Samurais West, despite only having 5 players, they seem to pick up the pace pretty quickly once they lose a few players.
I believe they're all quite good friends. I'm sure they play together, mesh together quite well.
Oh, wow, Ed, that was a rocket. Oh, three people ducking for cover.
A lineup of Samurais East.
Oh, I was expecting a collateral headshot.
I was hoping for a triple.
Nikki, getting behind that. Oh, Rexy.
Last minute dodge, get out of the way.
Out of that. Now, actually, I'm not sure how good this is for East because they are always at player advantage at the start, so they always have to throw solos. And personally, I think they're a better team throwing team.
I would agree.
Very well coordinated, and they're through the legs. But yeah, Samurais East, very good team throws, and they create angles, and their timing is really good. But Samurais West are much better solo throwers. Oh, just as I say that though, a brilliant counter from Ed. Takes out probably the biggest threat on court right now.
Getting Jimmy on the foot. Very nice.
An uncanny failed block from Jimmy. Samurais West not phased.
Oh, great hit down the line.
Quickly return a very strong hit on line. Whoa. Let us see what East can do here. Oh, what a double.
Unfortunate for Samurais West there.
You have to be careful where you angle your legs, brother. Oh, Rexy.
Still two very strong players in for Samurais West.
Yes, definitely some of the strongest players in the state still on court right now for West, and an easy throw towards the center. Look at that. They got the refund from Jenny's ball, but Ed taken out as soon as he released. And I kind of had that pick. Nikki loves his cross-court counters, and if you release, you're always worried he's going to throw.
Very true. Losing that ball there. Giving ball advantage. Player advantage, I guess I should say.
Trying to figure out who to blame for the bad shag. It's all right. We're seeing some good survivability from both Joyce and King here. Lovely stuff from the girls. They are both great movers and great blockers, so it's unsurprising.
Very true.
Having played with Joyce, it was a pleasure to play with her. Playing against her, however, is a nightmare.
It's not that fun. Joyce, I love you, but I don't want to play against you.
We miss the Deathstalkers days, but please just stop smurfing, stop being so good. Good to see a lot of players from previous B and C grade seasons getting the opportunity to play higher level dodgeball and improve drastically for it.
Oh.
Nikki cleaning her up close to the line there. Wow, even Sabre's
there. Great hit. Oh!
I don't know how well you guys can hear me, but bang, bang, bang. That's 3 hits in a row, and Samurais East get back a redemption set.
Oh, I got a high heart rate notification.
I'm going out to town tonight, and I'm going to lose my hearing before going out, which is the most twisted irony I could think of.
Untwisted.
Tinnitus, hit me up tomorrow. Call me, please. Very good from Samurais. Not exactly sure what was just cleaner in that set, but maybe the player advantage means they can just slowly whittle down one-for-ones and
They got a couple of good hits as well. The one on Jimmy early helped them.
That is very true. Ed taking out Jimmy, massive priority early. And a bit of curve. He beats the block from Jimmy again. Maybe this is the matchup they needed. Ed Mahoney? Is he the Jimmy counter we've been looking for? Oh, big fakes, getting a lot of movement out. And cleaned up Nessie. Ed Mahoney. Look, he's going to be limited with his stat padding because of the reduced players on the other team, but he's trying to keep those numbers high. And Lam, his Ligma elite counterpart, not letting Ed do all the work by himself. And that's 3 massive hits. Jenny and Larp still on court, but huge trade back. Nelson, a stalwart.
Jenny must have finger blocked there against Ed. So it's a 1v5.
Called out by our elite referees. Thank you very much, Don. Oh, no, Rexy, and the catch.
Bringing Jimmy back in.
Oh, no. Ed would be not happy with that. I did all the work to get Jimmy out. Why is he back? Yeah.
Ed with last ball as well.
Nelson, on his way to the outbox, mentioned that Larp is the super sub after that catch. I would agree. That was a pretty clutch catch. But Lam going, nah, catch this one, brother.
However, we have seen this before. Jimmy last in.
But this is Jimmy's playground. This is where Jimmy thrives, and I'm terrified for all of Samurai's East.
We still have Ed on though. So.
Yes. And Ed does have that angle now that Jimmy's gone to, I guess, their right wing. Ed has a perfect angle. He loves curving that way. You give him a side on angle, I think we might get Jimmy again. Ooh. Oh! And even the follow-up pull from Lime, that was crisp and clinical from Samurai East. We got ourselves a game. This is unreal. I suspected this game would be close, knowing that obviously Matty Cruz would not be playing today. Who is the other player that is not? Martin, CICIC. Mr. Martin Badcock.
Is shagging, isn't playing.
Oh no, the team catch saves Nikki. Picked it from Jenny. Oh.
Whoever strike, not realising.
Safe. Ed calling for a review. Rex, we love the positivity from 70s. They're all very lovely folk.
Okay, so they have ruled it a bounce first, so not calling it a catch, but also evidently meaning there's no
I do believe there was a follow-up hit anyway, so I think...
Joyce did get hit after.
Yes, so regardless, there is still one player out Samurai's East. Oh, I thought that snuck over the fingers. Oh!
We do have a bit of an unfortunate angle here.
Oh my god, and two Sam's West players going down. I guess Lime got one and... Did Ed throw collect? I'm not sure. Ed collected by Jimmy. That's... typical down the line Jimmy counter. You throw and Jimmy's coming at you, but
yes, it's a very scary thing to be on the receiving end.
Truly. But from what was an even position, a quick trade of 2 for 1 leaves Samurai's East with the player advantage. Jimmy at the line survives 2 balls. Nelson lost his life, and Samurai's West clawed back to even again. And Nikki and Jimmy on wings. This is it's a task.
Yes.
It is. Oof. And unfortunately, Nikki needs open throw. And his throw is probably impossible to block unless you're very lucky, it can happen. It absolutely can happen. But you've got Jimmy and Nikki running so fast back at you and throwing just as fast. You better hope you can hightail it out of there. Oh, Lam. Look, I've just been in the contest lounge. Lam trying to get his contest points up as well with the frequent flyer, but I'm a crazy good double there.
Does take Samurai's West 2-3, taking that lead now. With about 3 minutes left.
Just over 3.5. Our clock is slightly off, but that's the nature of today. Everything's slightly off, but we're doing our best.
Hey, I think we're quite good.
We'll gaslight the rest and say it's their fault.
Yeah, actually, our timing is correct.
Exactly.
Sorry.
We have true time. Atomic clock up in the commentary box. And, oh no, it's hit his feet. He's still up at the line. Nikki, take that throw. Back yourself, brother. And a 1 for 1. Nelson for Jenny. It's a fine start. And that is a, well, not fine continuation for Sands East.
None on the miss shag, unfortunately.
Yes. But, bollocks. That is which we're practicing shagging at training next time, but of course at the end of the season. Ed, wow. Ed watching Jimmy and still having the peripherals to block that is impressive. I hate when people throw cross-court at me. Just leave me alone.
Ed doing well.
But Clark, very good trade. He's looking for a catch and, the overall trade going in Sam's West favour. Nikki it's just a minute. It's just a bloody minute.
Down the line, very hard.
Yep, and that was always happening.
Lam, last thing again.
Oh! It's out the way.
Now
Lam
will have ball advantage
Yeah, 4 balls, incredibly acrobatic. Let's see what he can do. Oh. Now, I back him to get out of the way of this, but it depends on how many balls are committed here. Just the one. It's still a good throw, actually. Very, very close. But Samurai's West looking to jump, makes sense. They're very fast, very deadly. And Lime gets out of that now. Ooh. Oh, he's given up 3, however. That ball has slowly rolled across, and now you're going to see him throw Sam's West.
Potentially looking at committing 2 here.
I think they need to here.
And they do.
Blocks the first, misses the the trade, and Nessie, clinical follow-up. It's funny to me because it looks like both teams, obviously they train with each other. They're all very clinical at finishing sets and doing like good follow-up doubles.
Yeah.
So, yeah, evidently that is a big focus on their training, and doing very well for both of them. A timeout called, I'm assuming for Samurai's East. Yeah. Around a minute left on the clock. Samurai's West up 4 sets to 2. I mean, look, the first 2 sets and the last 2 sets have been Samurai's West just absolutely, running rampant. Jimmy and Nikki just going to town, counter centrals. So, I guess in your eyes, for this next set and maybe even the next half, what do you think needs to happen from Samurai's East here, or who needs to be pulling up for Samurai's East?
If Ed can keep getting those hits on Jimmy, that's a big out to start with. It leaves Jimmy on that wing is just incredibly accurate, as is Nikki. Those are the big hitters currently.
Yeah, absolutely. I think despite the fact that they have the player advantage to begin with, I think, really honing in on those massive threats. And I think Jimmy is the bigger threat right now. Nikki is still a big, powerhouse thrower, a solid winger by absolutely no regard, by all regards. But look, if Jimmy survives, I think Jimmy's got a better chance of closing out a set like we saw in the first one. So
that is very true.
It will definitely be a little bit on Ed's shoulders here. But start it up
is
again.
striking now, not running.
Ooh. Yeah, interesting. I'm not sure if you want to risk him, but no threats in the end. I'm going to hold up on starting the clock until we realign. Very close. Oh, Ed terrified for his life. Understandable, brother. Understandable. 50 seconds to sudden death is the call from Wilbur Jordan, our ref.
Wow, I'm getting a nice hit on Messi.
Oh, Jenny over the top.
Oh, I'm getting Jimmy out there.
Yeah. Jimmy trying to do I would say the skinny white boy strategy, but it'd be the skinny Asian boy strategy. The noodle, perhaps.
The noodle.
It works too often, which pains me to tears. Ooh. Oh! That one going over Ping and Rex. Unfortunately, the team catch not completed and Ed taken out. Very, very good look. And there it is. Those clinical doubles. They're just very, very lovely.
So this set,
10 seconds left. I think the balls are going to be held. And no more outs before we reach sudden death. So we don't have a graphic for sudden death, but sudden death is beginning once the referees blow their whistle again, which just basically means no blocking. The ball counts as a part of your body, and if you use it to block and it hits the ground, you are dead, my friend. Yes. So I love sudden death personally because it's always chaotic. Everyone's pre-throwing, everyone's going ballistic. You get some Malaysian blocks in there too. It's always a good time, I think.
It's always, I love watching sudden death and I hate playing.
I mean, being a good blocker yourself is probably not your ideal circumstance.
As someone that favours blocking over dodging,
yes,
it's a struggle for me.
And moving's always harder, and
Llama the lovely.
That's the other thing with sudden death. Because you're so used to blocking, you get caught in the no man's land of like, I can't block here.
So
then you don't move. And Larp falling victim there. Rex trying to. And unfortunately did not pay off, but it's still a 3v1. I'm hoping Samurai's East closes out. I'd like to see the game be as tight as possible, and everyone is very deserving of Sam's East, especially given this set.
Yes. Jenny doing a lovely dodge, getting out of the way of 3 balls.
She is an incredible mover and a very small target to hit. Oh, followed that dodge. Oh! Right into the catch box. Lam Nguyen. Look, credit where credit's due. Pains me to say, I've got a little rivalry with Ligma. Have always had, and I will openly admit that live on stream to all probably 2 viewers. But good catch, and he evens it up 4-3. We love that for just the game state, and you know, Sam's showdown. We don't want it to be a romper stomper. So very nice. We love this for everyone. Oh, has it not updated? Oh, update team.
Never mind. It's all good. You know, guys. You guys know what we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. The Gorillas were it's probably about the same scoreline for the Gorillas Valkyries game from before. Super even. Quickly check in on the other court. It looks like it's 9-3 in the cloth game. Gorillas versus Sabres. Gorillas leading that one, which means there's been a tied set, and then, well, maybe multiple tied sets. Who knows? But yeah, Gorillas holding that one out, probably as expected.
Yes,
a very good
Gorillas,
team.
A very strong cloth team.
Numerous Australian reps for just foam and cloth in general.
Oh god.
Matthew Reinhardt, always a solid player. Matt McGuire, a newfound unsung hero. Yeah. And then obviously Alex Russell, Lucy Ellsworthy, 2 fantastic Welsh players. But back to this game, back on topic.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
To see how the second half goes.
Samurais East not bowing down. Look, no offense to them, but during the season, the showdown games weren't exactly as close as this one. Generally because they would probably have Matic. So that is having the 6th player, a very good player at that is always a good start. But I think it speaks volumes that Samurai East and their players, they've used this season to develop so well, and players like Ed, players like Lum, they've really just taken it in their stride. Even Rex, a former Asgardian Valkyries player, and then substituted in the A's here. Solid. So starting off, we have 4 balls to the Samurais West after the strike went wide. And there it is, Ed onto Jimbo. That's what you want to see. It's absolutely the start to the half and the set you guys want. And actually, now that I think about it, who are the people on the sideline cheering for? Because obviously there's 2 Samurais SADL2 teams. Who do the Samurais cheer for? They'd just be
Very
split.
true. I think you just cheer everything.
Yeah, I suppose so. Everything is hype. But yeah, an interesting conundrum. If you're a Samurai's SADL2 player in the chat, let us know who you're backing and why.
Absolutely.
But a single player advantage, 5-4 Samurais East. Big fakes at the line. Great movement from Jenny. Basically running across the left. Ed and Lam, very good pressure together and a solid block, keeping out Jenny's cross court. A shoelace has been called, a referee timeout. And it looks like, oh, maybe not. Maybe it was just a small checking of time. Rex is center, grounding out well before Nessie. No dramas there.
4 balls. They do keep throwing
Nelson. I found that to be very aggressive considering that there was still 2 balls in hand in the center. So I thought, for sure, Nikki's obviously locking down Ed. You'd think that there'd be coverage, but good counter from Nelson. And a great solo. Yeah. Gives himself the angle, makes it a little bit harder to see in the peripherals and collects the foot. I imagine Nikki's throwing here, and yep, that's pretty typical.
Yes, getting out of the way.
When there's such a big player deficit, you generally, I guess, default to your stronger thrower, and Nikki is, probably the strongest thrower in the league, I would imagine. So it makes sense that you want to use him to just batter someone out of the game and even it up.
They probably also would look to get Ed out.
Yeah. And Nessie pulling one leg away and still getting cleaned up in the other. Unfortunately, you do need one leg to be touching the ground to stand up and, well, she got hit on it. Good cross court, collecting what looked like his forearms or just skimming across the hands of the block. Still a very big player advantage. Oh, and that one rides up with the hands. Lam nearly jumping into that one. Lucky to get out the way and electing to stay center. Isn't that interesting? But still a player advantage, still a good look. Very good solo throw, actually. Trade gone for there, but not achieved. Oh, and Nikki, the other cleanup crew. Oh, Rex.
Saving himself with one.
I like the idea, Rex. You're a wild unit, but you're unfortunately giving a man with a cannon a lot of ammunition, and he closes that one out. And it looked like 3 for 3 on his throws, or 3 for 4.
Taking the first set of that second half.
And a reasonably quick set. It was quick for Samurais to get their start, and then, well, Nikki sped that one up ASAP. So I find is generally the play I like doing if I'm in, like, 1v3, 1v4. You want to speed it up because otherwise you're going to exhaust yourself. You become a liability and the new weakest link on the team, and, well, that can ruin the rest of the game. Nelson, very... Oh, Rexy.
Rex apologising after that one.
Apologising probably to his own team after that, but Nelson with a really good throw, collecting Jenny splattered on the ground. They are very difficult to hit. Oh, that could have collected 3 different heads there.
I feel like Samurais East, obviously with the player deficit that Samurais West have, they are getting quite an early lead and then are struggling when it comes to finishing their sets.
Yeah, I completely agree. It seems that Ed or Nelson can only get that early hit, but unless the early hit or two onto these high priority players, well, it looks like they're just going to continue to do damage and cause carnage. So, look, getting Jenny out is absolutely no small feat. She's a great player, but Jimmy and Nikki, they've always got balls in hand. Speak of Nikki, throwing to Lam's catch box again, and brings back Ed and takes out a high priority player. I didn't expect that. I guess sometimes they just stick. Yeah, never going to complain about that. Big fakes at the line, a 3 to 6 player advantage. Samurai East definitely got the momentum again in this set. How does Nelson deal with Jimmy now?
Yeah, you'd look.
So I've realised they've swapped wings. Jimmy is no longer winging against Ed. Perhaps a type advantage if you're a Pokemon fan or something like that. But Lam still very solid throw in the center. Rex definitely nothing to scoff at. And just as I was about to compliment Nelson, taken out by Jimmy, because that is in fact the Jimmy factor. You cannot forget this little tapper on court. The smiling assassin as he runs and guns you down.
Great lateral dodge, getting out of the way of 2.
Now, only a 1-person player advantage. Rexy, great honesty, sneaking the shirt, but just as quickly as that 1-player advantage, or even the 3-player advantage was there, 30 seconds later, it is even. And yeah, like we've been saying, the early start for Samurais East seems to be good, but Samurais West just put their foot on the gas, and that's 4 hits in a row to Samurais West. 6v3 turning into a 2v3. I'm not sure what needs to happen here. I think maybe Samurais East need to be committing more balls early. They just need to get those priority hits and then just pray they can survive, a 5-ball play or 6-ball play.
Like I said, they're doing very well in the early stages of the game, and they keep struggling.
Their early solo throws are great, but I think as they're finding there's less players on court, the solo throws are less effective. I think they need to commit more balls and really just lock down these plays. Leave yourself with 1, but take out a Jimmy. It's worth it every day of the week. And look at that.
Solid throw.
Now they have the player advantage, they're creating angles. And a 6v3 is a 1v3 now. Joyce versus the world. Dodges that well. Yeah. Jimmy reaching to block that. Just wants ball-on-ball contact. Just wants to know he's in the zone. Horn on the other court got me good. Oh,
great block.
Fantastic block. Oh, block.
Just that follow-up throw.
Such a well-timed counter. Apparently they did not want to update. Cool. And another just clinical set to Samurais West.
still plenty of time left.
Yes.
They also still have their timeouts.
That is true. One timeout per team per half. I'm imagining Samurai East, if they lose another set, I imagine they will want to stem the bleeding a bit and call the timeout. Ooh, and all safe in the end. I guess Samurai East recognizing that they're going to have to strike due to the player advantage, and since Samurai West are doing it, they can double strike, which is oh no, that's a third catch to Lam straight in his catch box. Lam having a laugh as he walks off court. Good mates from Ligma, the Sunday League team, or Ligma City as they're now called.
Very true.
That has nearly killed a shagger off court. And Nelson taken out cleanly and Ed's shirt snicked. Good look, Lam. Takes out, skimming the side of Jenny. Ooh. That's actually smart from Lam. He recognised there was a player advantage. Didn't want to backtrack and then have a scuffed team throw. Flash her up at the line, take those. I like the incentive and the aggression. Oh, Jimmy. How do you curve these balls so much? That one literally doing a big loop over Jimmy after he blocks it. But he's not worried at all. Oof. There are so many blocks right across, just laterally across court. It makes you panic as a ballless team member.
Solid.
Yeah. Looks perhaps Samurai West might be slowing it down a little. A 3-set advantage is always good. Oh, that is not what you want. It would have been catch box if he had if he'd moved his body across, which is typically how you want to be catching, but no, made a quick decision to reach and, well, it wasn't it, Chief. Joyce's solo going wide, a good dodge from Nessie, and now with 4 balls to Samurai's West. They are dangerous. Their solo throws are just absolutely killer. I guess they're similar to Gorillas, I found. Both Gorillas SADL1 and 2, Samurai's West, just it doesn't matter if they have 3 balls, they will solo throw very strong. So, just like that. Down the line, eyes up.
That is a Nikki special, really.
I just knew it. He was crouching down. Ping walks across to ask for a call, and Nikki is immediately up and throwing. Slowly swerves out of that one. And just strafes out of it. Ooh. An interesting idea to let that one roll across into the center. Resetting ball advantage and forcing Joyce closer to the line. Oh, good shag. But now, I really would have liked to see Jimmy push up there. Jimmy's fast as he's creating an angle. I guess they like the team, or just a solo.
Interesting to call to leave it, but then to not do anything.
Yes, I figured they had a plan in mind, like a wings or even just a big angle from Jimmy. But just the solo, the safe center call, and repeating the same call again.
Joyce surviving those ones there.
I guess they want to see if. Oh no! A bit of respect from Jimmy there. We appreciate that. Not wanting to take advantage of someone slipping on their own ankle. Good sportsmanship. Found a lot of that today, especially in the Gorillas Valkyries game. Some good sportsmanship shown. A lot of sticks being called when the refs weren't calling them. So yeah, good day for honesty.
Nicky just aiming at the shagger. I'm not quite sure what.
He just sees red, literally. Oh, fantastic reactions there.
Nicky running it down. One step.
Oh no! Red balls. Oh, but Jimmy gets a refund, and well, Joyce was in a very, very bad spot there, unfortunately. Nicky's massive counter rush not working. And yeah, that was very smart from Joyce, but unfortunately, too many players, too many balls, and Samurai West close out another set. 8 minutes left, 4-set deficit. Most of these sets, you can play in 2 to 3 minutes. So I don't think it's out of the question for Samurai East to come back here, but I think their strike needs to be very impactful over these next 2 or 3 sets. And that should have been a lot better. No offense there, that was, great throw, but unfortunately just missing the mark and giving a ball advantage to Samurai West. Oh my god. Counter after
So
counter.
many balls.
Well played by Ed. That's brave to just throw the head away when Nikki's throwing. Oh, that's a... Look, I'm going to call it Nikki out there because that is the worst horrendous form ever. Please don't ever do that. You have no foundation to support yourself. So don't ever do that again, Nikki, you pleb. But, anyways, some good trades. Lam taking out Lop and Ed and Jenny trading through their cards. And Nelson taken out early. Good block from Nessie. Oh.
Two big outs there.
Wow. I want to say slightly sloppy from Lam because I think he believed Nikki was countering. He didn't expect like a blitz perhaps, but with a team so aggressive as the Samurais West, I think you always have to be watching. It's like playing against like a Shane Brown or something.
Yeah.
Like eyes up at all times, even like an Alistair or a Goldie.
Rex,
Just like that.
I
think that was what, another 4 hits in 10-15 seconds. Samurais West, despite a starting player deficit every set, are just so clinical and so precise with their throws. It's difficult on any day when Nikki and Jimmy are just too damn good. Hopefully.
Jimmy, switching off wing.
Interesting. Oh, big catch. And Nikki taken out. And Jenny. Bang, bang, bang. All right, Samurais East. Pedal to the metal here. 2 players left. Jimmy Larp. Take out Jimmy. Finish off Larp. Get into the next set.
Yeah, you need these sets to be quick now.
Yes, and there it is. Oh my goodness. And that's going to slow things down drastically. A shoelace call. I thought perhaps like a snick was being called earlier, and I was like, I don't think any balls went past him. But no, just player safety or something like that.
Fair enough.
Look, just get rid of the shoelaces.
So true.
As if my homies aren't wearing Velcros. Pretty cringe. Ooh.
Double, not hitting there.
Nessie just a little sidestep out of the way. Oh, wait, that's 5 balls to Samurais West. Interesting.
Ed surviving.
Little delicate dance out of the way of that. Good pressure from him too, despite the fact that obviously he had no one with him. No balls in hand. He's holding his own well. And bang! Starts outside the line and comes back in. And yeah, off the block. That's what they needed. A quick 1-minute set. It's going to be tight if they want to bring it back here, but that's exactly what they needed. They needed just raw aggression, a lot riskier plays. Lam lingered at that line after the strike, took that catch. I think that really just set the pace.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, let's see what can happen here. Yeah, they're triple striking now. They need to start this as fast as possible.
Getting hit in the face.
Nelson for Jimmy. I'll take that trade. I'll take that. Unfortunately, they did lose all the balls in the trade, so maybe not as wise as I thought. Nikki waiting on that staggered left double. Cleans up Ed. And, well, a bit of the firepower is taken out. But, but Lam he's switching on here. Collected by Nessie, but Rexy says, thank you very much. That's a free counter. 4 plays to 1.
Very good plays there.
It's been another minute, but I think Nikki has to slow it down here just out of safety. But Rex, please, my brother. Besides the fact that you were half a second late, you don't want to be reaching for those.
You'll break your fingers, trust me.
Yeah, truly. I think, that's okay. Now look, Samurais East, they need to keep this pressure up. They need to keep baiting balls from Nikki, and they need to make sure that as many balls are thrown at Nikki as possible. Oh, and what a double! A shag and take it out in the meantime. Oh, that is...
That's unfortunate. That could have changed the set there. But
clearly, yeah, something bad about your horoscope was aligned for you today. Lucky numbers not achieved. Oh, that was cheeky. I'm not a fan of those blocks, so they're very easy to cover up some cheeky movement there, but deemed clean. Sounded clean. Another awkward one-handed block. And he's getting low. I think, Rex, you need to go here. You need to go.
Fair enough. They do, with 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
There are 2 minutes, with 4 sets difference. It's looking like a slow closeout here from Sunrise West, but I can just send it. If you Sunrise East, you're Rex and Ping here. I think just sending it, bringing back some of the glory is always fine. Yeah, Rex taken out there. 1v1. Nicky he's still got 4 balls. He's a firing squad. Ping, best of luck. Go off, girl boss. Ooh, little tricky dip. One curving out of the way. Ping, happy to watch that one sail past. Catch called from the, the remaining teammates off court. Never what you want to hear when you're the last player, though. Yeah, it is a war zone right now. Everyone is in danger. Especially Miss Ping, I believe. And with no balls in it. Oh, the slower ball, it throws you off. It really throws you off. And with a 9th set going Sunrise West way, it's looking like a clean victory for them, but I think, no skin off Sunrise East back. They put up a fantastic fight, and the scoreline doesn't represent how close these sets are getting.
That's what I was going to say. So the scoreline doesn't really represent how close each set has been.
And I think, just how Sunrise East, I think, have started every set so fantastic, even with a natural player advantage to start off with. Ed baiting some throws here, nearly getting Rex's teammate taken out. I would not say the line with Jimmy walking up. And look, with balls being sent left, right, and center, Rex nearly walking into that. And it's looking like, it's a bit more chaotic, realizing that the game is coming to an end. So let's see what goes on. Oh!
Jimmy getting a catch.
Jimmy with that fantastic spin catch. I think Nicky got headshot twice in that.
Yeah.
That's a little bit unfortunate, considering he's going to have to play later dazed and confused. So, Eduardo. Cheeky. Oh, they look for a cheeky trade and neither collected. 1v4, 2v4, sorry. I didn't see Ping come from the other side of the court. The double's going wide. Oh, Jimmy calling for why there was no team catch.
Like getting hit off Jimmy, but dead player.
Jimmy was dead by that point.
That is all good. Like he's still in.
And
great call from you.
Yeah. It was a very close one too. Like Jimmy's ball obviously was only hit him like maybe a second beforehand, but it did die very quick. So good clean call from the reffing. Very, very good reffing so far in both games too. Mm-hmm. And sudden death for this final set of the game. Ooh, a good Malaysian
blocks we're talking about.
The one-handed drop, that was very clean. I know most people generally try to like chuck the ball with both hands into it. So no, it was a well-timed drop. A mic drop.
As I say that, that's the commentator's curse.
That's the freeze frame commentator's curse. Alrighty. Send it. There's 2 shadow catches attempting this. And it's going to be trade central by the looks of things.
Very close.
And another headshot finishes the game. 10-4. Sunrise West. Look, I think a solid effort for Samurai East. They definitely put up a very good fight and have shown that they were meant to be here in finals.
Yes, absolutely.
Kudos to all involved, and kudos to Samurai West for playing quite well. I thought I guess you can't really sub up Title 2 players. I don't know how it works. Regardless, they played well despite the play deficit. A fun game. A lot of positivity, it seems, from everyone following that. But well done to the rest, well done to the players. Samurai West will be going through the other SADL1 game, Gorillas v Sabres. Will be in the next hour, but it will not be live streamed. It will be live streamed cloth. I think it would be me in the commentary box again with Sophia, I believe. So get keen for that, I guess. And sorry if you have to keep listening to my voice and you don't like it. Tough luck.
It's the whole day.
That's us signing off. You will see me and Caitlin back together in the commentary box at I think it's 3 for the cloth final.
Yeah.
So that will be fun.
I don't know anything about class, so.
Yeah, neither. I generally shit talk it, so that'll be fun. But
Alright.
thanks for tuning in, and we will see you guys shortly after a quick break.
Bye.
Bye.